To all seafarers watching this video, let me ask you one question. Have you ever asked yourself, where did my money go? You work for months away from your family, you sacrifice your time, your comfort, and sometimes even your mental and physical health. You finally receive your salary, you go home, you spend time with your family, you enjoy your vacation, then suddenly, after a few months, you check your account and you realize, why is my savings getting smaller? If you experience this, you're not alone. Today, we're going to talk about something that every seafarer needs to understand: how to manage your salary properly. Why this topic is important for seafarers? Being a seafarer gives us a unique opportunity. While we are on board, many of our daily needs are already covered. We have accommodation, we have meals, we have fewer daily expenses compared to many people working on land. This means we have a chance to save a bigger portion of our income. But here's the truth: a big salary does not automatically make someone financially successful. You can earn thousands of dollars and still struggle, because the question is not only how much do you earn. The better question is, how much can you keep? Let me share something that many seafarers understand. When we are on board, we imagine our vacation. We think, when I go home, I will buy this. I will fix the house. I will get a new phone. I will reward myself because I work hard. And yes, we deserve to enjoy our hard earned money. But the problem happens when we spend as if our next contract is already guaranteed. Because in this industry, things can change. Many seafarers expect my vacation will only be 2 months. But sometimes, the 2 months becomes 3 months. There can be delays because of visa processing, medical requirements, company scheduling, delayed deployment, and changes in operation. And during that time, your bills don't stop. Your house payment continues. Your car payment continues. Your family needs continue. But your salary from the ship has stopped. This is why budgeting is not just about saving. Budgeting is about protecting yourself. One thing I notice about some seafarers is this: they come home after a contract with a big amount of money. For a while, they feel like they are financially successful. And yes, they work hard for that money. But sometimes, the mistake is thinking, I have money now, so I can spend, instead of thinking, how can I make this money last and grow? Because the reality is, a ship can be delayed, a joining date can be postponed, but your bills will always arrive on time. That is why you need a plan. A simple budget system for seafarers. Let me share a simple budgeting method that can work for seafarers around the world. Of course, every person's situation is different. Your salary, your country, your family responsibilities, and your goals are different. But this is a good starting point. 50% family and living expenses. First, your responsibilities. This includes family support, housing, bills, education, and daily expenses. For example, if you earn $2,000, around $1,000 can go to your regular responsibilities. 20% savings. Next is savings. And I want to emphasize this: don't save whatever is left, because most of the time, nothing will be left. Pay yourself first. Before spending, set aside money for your future. Your savings can help you when your next contract is delayed, your family has an emergency, and you have unexpected expenses. Your savings is your protection. 20% investment. After building your emergency fund, you can start thinking about growing your money. Depending on your country, this could be retirement accounts, index funds, mutual funds, business, and property. But remember, don't invest in something you don't understand. Learn first. 10% enjoy your money. And finally, don't forget to enjoy. You work hard, you sacrifice months away from home. It is okay to reward yourself. Travel, eat good food, buy something you like, but make sure enjoyment doesn't destroy your future. Build an emergency fund. If you're a seafarer, an emergency fund is not optional. It is your financial lifeboat. You hope you don't need it, but when something unexpected happens, you will be thankful you have it. Imagine this. Your vacation was supposed to be 2 months, but suddenly it becomes 5 months. Will you survive without borrowing money? That question can tell you if your financial plan is strong enough. Remember this, a successful seafarer is not only someone who earns a high salary. A successful seafarer is someone who knows how to manage that salary. Because the goal is not to work at sea forever. The goal is that every contract brings you closer to a better future. Don't just come home with money. Come home with a plan. This is the first episode of Seafarer Financial Tips. If you're a seafarer, aspiring seafarer, or someone supporting a seafarer family, I hope this video helps you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with your fellow crew members. See you in the next episode.